can tell I'm absent today, so I've created some instructions for you guys. Yesterday, we looked at the app called Text to Grandkids. Text to Grandkids, where grandparents can text their grandkids, right? And you guys ran through some of the tasks you had to do and what you had to try, and whether or not it worked, didn't work, what was your reaction to it, that type of thing. Okay. Now we're going to improve that app, right? So your warm up first, go ahead and think about a piece of software like an app that was hard to use. Maybe you couldn't find something you needed. Maybe it was poorly organized or just difficult to use. You've got 3 questions you've got to answer about that. So whatever software app that is. You can't use Text Your Grandkids. Come up with one on your own. All right. So 3 questions means I get 3 answers on my warm up, right? So on the next slide, there'll be a video that shows you how to do what's on slide 5. And what you're going to do is create piles of slips of paper. Each of those digital slips of paper are a specific type of feedback that somebody gave to the Text Your Grandkids app. And you're going to kind of put those in piles based on their similar feedback, right? So for example, maybe there's a bunch of pieces of feedback about font. So you would drag them over top of each other, and those are all about font, right? And you'll keep working through. So let me show you what this looks like on the next slide, right? So when you get to slide 5, you'll go up to zoom here and change it to 100% so you can see everything. These are all the feedback. These are your digital pieces of paper, right? And you can see I'm grabbing one and then I'm grabbing another. Both of these have to do with adding grandkids to the app. Now, I would recommend you do that one, right? Grab all the ones that talk about, is there a way to add your grandkids to the app? If, more kids are added, blah, blah, blah. You're going to put all those in a category, right? Then you might do one about font. Then you might do one about navigation. Whatever your categories are, you group all these together, okay? Here's where you're going to do it, all right? You got to go, remember, you got to go to Zoom and make it 100% to be able to see everything. Then you'll come over here, and what you'll do is decide, okay, well, I need to make these proposed improvements, okay? What improvements could you make on this app? And for each improvement that you decide over here, you're going to give me one of those feedbacks on the previous screen that best addresses that proposed improvement. So for example, I might say, the one we've been talking about, I need to be able to add new grandkids. And then I would come over here and say, and I would grab the one or the category or the feedback piece of paper that says one that addresses that. You don't have to put them all over here, but you just need to get one that matches the proposed improvement. You probably need to have 3 to 4 proposed improvements, okay? All right, now you're going to redesign by creating new slides for what we have, okay? I'm going to show you the first one. You can't copy this one. This is the adding the grandkids, right? So here is our original, Text Your Grandkids. Here's our 4 grandkids, right? And here's our settings wheel. That's the original prototype. Here's my improved prototype. Text Your Grandkids, I changed the spelling of the app, and I added a plus button so you can add more kids if you need to. Notice I also, not only did I make the changes, but I told you what the changes were and why. That is important. So here's the original, right? Here is what you need to make it look like, okay? It is important that not only do you make a change, and they might be simple changes, but you explain to me what that change is, okay? So you're going to do that on this one. You can copy over the things you need over here, get it all lined up, and then make the changes you need, okay? You're going to do the same thing here, and the same thing here, and the same thing here, okay? Oh, sorry, one more, and then here. So it looks like 6 screens, okay? You'll make those changes. All of these go over there, and they get a grade. Then you have your wrap-up. And that's all I got for you. That's your assignment today. Make sure you turn it in because it is for a grade. Thank you.